Multiple K9s unleashed, half-dozen cops dispatched to catch 3 teens smoking a plant. Knightdale, NC. The Knightdale Police Department, in North Carolina, boasts their K9 unit provides a number of valuable services to the Knightdale community. Apparently, one of those community interactions using their trained attack dogs involves busting juveniles with weed. In a WNCN local news story titled, "3 Teens Smoking Pot Busted When Knightdale Police Officer Drives By," officials say, the town is getting a bit of recognition for tracking down those potheads and giving them a dose of canine justice. 3 teens were nabbed in Knightdale Sunday afternoon when they were smoking marijuana outside as a police officer drove by, authorities say. The article states, indicating the officer of the piece's olfactory senses were alerted to the skunky smell of freshly burned cannabis. The article continues, according to Knightdale officials, 3 boys, 2 who were 16 and 1 who was 18 were smoking marijuana outside when an officer pulled up in his squad car, apparently busted red-handed with the Mary Jane. The trio ran into nearby woods and more police were called in for a search. The story continues, indicating the potheads made a break for it. Here's where the story gets dangerous, and in light of the juveniles' ages, the search should have been called off. The police decided to bring in the attack dogs. A K9 police unit was also involved in the search, which eventually found the 3 teens, reports WNCN, adding, their identities and specific charges were unavailable. As the Free Thought Project recently reported, police K9s can be uncontrollable and quite unpredictable, even ripping off the face of one such suspect. While many states across the country may find the story laughable, that multiple police officers had nothing better to do than to go after a few pothead wannabes, North Carolina still has not embraced any form of legalized marijuana. As TFTP has reported on numerous occasions, weed has become somewhat of a wonder drug, healing children of seizures, treating AD and ADHD, and has even demonstrated promise in helping heroin addicts kick their opiate addiction. Even with the anecdotal evidence, and growing medical research, states like NC and many southern states have yet to embrace the natural remedies cannabis can offer. Image, http://pixel.watch/QT7. Maybe it was Officer Thomas Cagle and his K9 Echo who tracked down those vicious criminals, sarcasm, or Kevin Jorgensen and the PD's other K9 Maverick which tracked down the teenage drug users. At any rate, the police got their bad guys. When not treating young pot smokers like Carolina raccoons, Knightdale PD days their dogs make appearances at local elementary schools and community events. It's unclear if the PD considers the arrest of said teenagers one of their big arrests, but they consider their use of canines an integral part of their team's commitment to community policing is as strong as their desire to take a bite out of crime. Probably less than 5 years from the date of this story, North Carolina will likely legalize medical marijuana, and the Knightdale Police Department's days of busting juvenile weed smokers will be seen as a thing as ancient as unleashing attack dogs on civil rights activists in 1960's Selma, Alabama. Either way, using cannabis is quickly becoming a right of the people to self-medicate using something as natural as saline for infections, and calcium for upset stomachs. Until then, stories like the ones coming out of Knightdale are enough to give us all a bad tummy ache.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it. So I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.